Assalamualaikum, my name is Hanif bin Ismail. I would like to conduct a presentation on my final year project poster regarding risk-based journey management for hazardous material transportation. What is risk-based? Risk-based is an approach to workplace safety, refers to preventive measures taken by employers to protect employees' health and safety from hazards in workplace. Next, journey management. What is journey management? Journey management is a method for reducing transportation-related risk in a company's operation that is planned and systematic. Next, what is hazardous materials? Hazardous materials, which is also known as hazmat, is any substance or material that, when transported in commerce, will pose an unreasonable risk to human health, safety, or property. This study will discuss on the knowledge levels such as explosive, gases, flammable liquid, flammable solid, oxidizer, and organic peroxide. Next, poison, toxic, radioactive, corrosive, and miscellaneous. Next, for journey management risk factors such as hazard and road risk, trip schedule, rest and recreation, trip monitoring, goods management, and emergency response plan. And lastly would be on the likelihood of occurrence on accident consequences such as explosion, fire, spill, non-spill, no injury, severe injury, and even fatality. The research objective for the study, firstly, is to identify the knowledge level of truck driver in hazardous materials. Next, to study the journey management risk factors and the likelihood of hazardous material transportation accidents, occurrence, and consequences towards the public safety. And lastly, to determine the relationship between these journey management risk factors and the likelihood of hazardous material transportation accidents, occurrence, and consequences towards the public safety. Next, scope of study. This study involved truck drivers from hazardous material logistic companies, industrial area in Pahang, Johor, Negeri Sembilan, and Selangor. It will utilize online questionnaire in Google Form. Significance of the study. So firstly, it will help in providing a framework for company to implement driving and journey management controls consistently across its global operation. Second, the study will also benefit in minimizing exposure towards road traffic hazard in company, and it will increase fleet and drivers efficiency. Thirdly, it is in line with the Vision Zero Malaysia strategic approach for prevention of workplace accident and the promotion of health and well-being of employees. Research methodology. So, descriptive and correlation research design. It is a purposive sampling technique. Study area in Pahang, Selangor, Johor, and Negeri Sembilan. Overall population is 251 truck drivers from 6 companies, where only 212 truck drivers are for the sample. Data collection through online questionnaire, Google Form. Research instrument adopted from Bonnet 2021 consists of 4 parts: socio-demographic background, knowledge level of hazardous material class, journey management risk factors, Likert scale, likelihood of occurrence on accident consequences, also in Likert scale, and questionnaire distribution through Google Form and email. Data analysis, we check for normality test, mean values comparison, and Spearman correlation test. This study found that 96.7% of truck drivers have high knowledge level. Next, the average mean value of 4.75 indicates strongly agree for the risk factors considered. Next, for average mean value of 2.67 indicates sometimes that the likelihood of occurrence on accident consequences happen. There was a positive weak correlation of R0.154 at P0.025, shows an association between journey management risk factors and likelihood of accident consequences occurrence. What we can conclude from these studies: most of the truck drivers in hazardous material logistic companies have high knowledge levels. Next, truck drivers strongly agree to the journey management risk factors and also believe that sometimes the occurrence on accident consequences happen. Next, there is a weak correlation between two variables of journey management risk factors and likelihood of occurrence on accident consequences, where indicate hypothesis is accepted. Lastly, recommendation for future researcher: larger population and sample size is recommended. Next, better accessibility towards latest articles, and lastly would be conduct physical data collection method. That is all from my presentation. Thank you.